It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I am here with the April 2026 flavors of the month. This is the Echo Park Craft Room collection. And so the 3 pieces of pattern paper that we all get in the flavors of the month are this one that is called Capturing Magic, which has a bunch of cameras on it, and then a pink, it's not really a polka dot, but a little bit on that side. And then this one is called Make Something Stripes. So we've got a beautiful stripe on this side and then a pink floral on the other side. This one is called Craft Room Floral. So we've got some green tone-on-tone leaves and then a beautiful floral on that side. And then we get 2 pieces of white cardstock. And then we are going to get 2 sticker sheets. So these are going to vary depending on which ones you get. So this one looks like the borders. So florals, stripes, buttons. This is super fun. A bunch of cameras and some hearts. Then we've got some icons, beautiful dreamers, and the details. And then we each get a row of enamel dots, and I got some lime green ones. And then for the embellishment kit, you get the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. And for the pattern paper kit, we get this piece that says Creative Soul. So it says Beautiful Maker, Creating Our Stories. On this side, it's a tone-on-tone pink. And then this one is the 4 by 6 journaling cards. So you get a plaid on one side and the journaling cards on the other side. So I am going to use this month's cut file to make this layout. So I just need to decide if I'm going to cut it out on white or if I'm going to cut it out on a pattern paper. So I will be back and we'll see what I cut it out in. Okay, so I ultimately decided to cut the cut file out in the white cardstock provided in the kit. And I am using the tone-on-tone pink paper as my background. And I went ahead and matted all of my scissor cut files. Now, at this point, I didn't put in all of the extra little circles because I'm not sure what's going to be covered up and what's not going to be covered up. And so I decided that instead of doing extra work, I'm not going to. So initially I'm trying to decide if I actually am going to put the little extra circles in for the handles and at the center of the scissors, like the bolt that holds them together. Ultimately, I didn't decide to put any of that in. So what you see is what you get with this cut file. So I have 3 photos. Now, at our mother-daughter weekend, we did a 80s murder mystery. And we were dressed up in some quite bright colors. And yeah, and some Aquanet. Well, no, some hairspray. We went and bought hairspray, but apparently they don't make Aquanet anymore. Because the hairspray nowadays, there is no way it holds your hair like it's supposed to. Like, we barely did anything and our hair was already starting to fall down. Like, we used to be able to spray that hair and it was like standing straight up, those bangs. Yeah, not going to happen with this one. So, I have 3 pictures. I don't have like the group picture. I'm going to have to do like a separate page of that. Cause we did take a group picture that, was all of us. The group picture I have is just kind of like us mingling. And then, I have 2 other pictures of me and 2 of the other girls. So I did mat my photos in white cardstock and I trimmed down that plaid paper, and I'm basically going to do a grid layout with this. So I decided that I wanted a little more containment in this layout. So I went in my stash and grabbed a black piece of cardstock. Yes, I didn't steal it from one of the other flavors of the month kits. Not to say I haven't done that, because we do get black in one of the kits. But I did go ahead and trim down each side so that I could mat this on some black cardstock. I did know that I wanted to use the black again, so I went ahead and gutted this paper so that I had a few pieces. I will have to grab another piece from my stash as well, but that's okay. So I'm going to actually mat it on the plaid, and then I'm going to mat it with black. So it's going to get a triple mat for the 3 photos. And I did decide to trim down the plaid just a little bit. I think I had originally cut it at like 4 by 5. But I think I cut it down like half an inch. So there's my one photo. So 2 of my photos are portrait and 1 is landscape. So I decided to put the 2 portrait opposite each other. And then I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do for the other landscape area of the grid. And my grid is not going to be straight. As you can see, I already have that photo there kind of tilted to the right. So I don't tend to do a whole lot. I'm not saying I never do, but I don't tend to do a whole lot with straight things. Mainly because I accidentally mess it up anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I forgot. I did not back the landscape photo with the plaid. So just the 2 photos get the plaid. This one just gets black and white. And I'm going to put that up in there in the corner. So I know I need to bring some black down here to the bottom. I have a few scraps of the plaid. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to go into the sticker sheet. And I love this piece that says making life more colorful. And I'm going to put that on the black scrap. And then that will act as my 4th area. And it's kind of landscapey as far as the title goes. I'm also going to grab that extra piece of plaid and pop that there too. I decided not to add any white to that section. So I'm going to go ahead and commit to the placement of these photos as well as my title. And then I can start digging through the sticker sheets that I got from my kit as well as the sticker sheet from the embellishment kit, and just decide on some embellishing. I love this like photo real, colorful, heartbeat kind of bit. So I'm going to put that on the base of kind of the group photo. And then I liked this one that says it's in the details because everybody rocked this. So we didn't really tell them exactly what they needed to wear. They were kind of given an idea of what their characters wear, and we just had them kind of go with it, and then they embraced it. You just never know how it's going to be, right, with a group. So they embraced it. It'll be, I think we're going to do a theme night next year, but not like a mystery thing like this, but I think we are going to do a theme because I think everybody embraced the theme and it was pretty fun. So I am actually going to do an embellishment cluster on each of the photos. So the upper one's going to get the camera and a button. The top right one is got like those what are those called? They're not photo reels. Viewfinder. And a like a clip art piece that says picture this. The bottom's gonna get the piece that says in the details, as well as a camera and a tube of paste, but could call it something else. And then the title is just going to get a floral. Now in my kit, I got these kind of neon green enamel dots. So I'm going to put that in all of the clusters. And oh, I did add a small word sticker to that top photo that says just add glitter because it's funny. And that is going to do it for me today. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have fun playing with the cut file as well as this kit. And I will have links to the scrap room down below so you can get your hands on it. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments and I will definitely get back to you. So there is a final look at my layout. Remember to wear your crown and we'll see you next time. Bye.